Chess99 Academy, Level 1, Lesson 4. The bishop is a fascinating piece. It starts on one color and stays on that color for the entire game. It can never switch. That might sound like a weakness, but a bishop can slice across the board in a single move. Let's learn how. Here's a bishop on d4. The bishop moves diagonally, and like the rook, it can go any number of squares. From d4, it reaches out in 4 diagonal directions. Down to a1, up to h8, up to a7, and down to g1. That's 13 squares from the center. Quite a reach for a single piece. Here's the bishop's most unique trait. Look at these two bishops on c1 and f1. The bishop on c1 sits on a dark square. Every diagonal it can ever travel stays on dark squares. It will never, in the entire game, touch a light square. The bishop on f1 is the opposite. It lives on light squares forever. This is why you hear players talk about the light-squared bishop and the dark-squared bishop. Let's compare the bishop to the rook we learned last lesson. From the center of the board, a bishop controls 13 squares. A rook controls 14. That's close, right? But here's the big difference. A rook can eventually reach any of the 64 squares on the board. A bishop can only ever reach 32. That's why in chess, a rook is considered more valuable than a bishop. Let's recap. The bishop moves diagonally, any number of squares. It cannot jump over pieces. It's color-bound, meaning it stays on its starting color for the entire game. One bishop alone covers only half the board, but two bishops working together cover everything. And because of that color limitation, the rook is considered more valuable. Keep both your bishops alive as long as you can. So the bishop moves diagonally, any number of squares. It's color-bound, forever stuck on its starting color. Alone, it only covers half the board. But together, the two bishops cover everything. In the next lesson, we meet the queen, the most powerful piece on the board. She combines the rook and bishop into one unstoppable force.